Hey guys, so this is going to be your run through. I'm going to try and hit all the aspects quickly in one video, but if you need something a little bit more specific, please let me know and I will gladly make you a video because it's not that difficult to do. So when you open up Google Chrome, this is what it should look like, give or take a little bit, depending on what your home page is. You are going to go to Google if not, and if it is, then you're going to go right to this 9-dot square, click it. In my case, I have more than one Gmail signed in, so you want to just make sure you're on the correct Gmail that you got the invite for Google Classroom with. You're going to scroll down and go right to Google Classroom. This will be what you see when you open up. You will only have your one class unless you are someone who is part of two classes, like Gina will be in her general academics class and the OJCA driver's ed class. You are able to edit the name of your class if you choose. I just did it this way so they were all similar. And you are also able to move around if you have more than one class. So for me, I obviously want my math up front. So you could either go to move or you can drag and drop. So once you're there, you're going to click on your class. You have a lot of options. You have your stream, which is basically like your homepage. It'll show everything you've posted. Then you have your classwork tab, which allows you to create classwork, and we will get back to that. Then you have your people. This is the most important for right now. So with your people, you can add an additional teacher. I have Deb in mine, but you don't have to have an additional teacher if you do not want to. If you want to, you're just going to click invite teacher, type their email, hit enter, then click invite. For students, you can go ahead and click the little add person button and type in their emails. So you can do more than one student at a time. I will show you how to do that right now. 90@gmail.com. Hit enter, it'll bring that up, just like with an email. So those are the two students I'm going to currently add. Once I invite them, I'm going to go to, or once I add them to my list, I'm going to click invite. Once I invite them, you'll see down here that it will come up and show who's been invited and who's been accepted. The people who have been accepted, it will show whatever name they have as their name for Google. So for Tyreek James, it's not his full name. So that's just something to keep in mind. And you can ask those students to edit their name. You can email the student directly from here as well. You can also choose action. So if you want to email them all, if you want to remove them, if you want to mute them, that is something you have the ability to do. So now we're going to go to classwork. I created two topics. How to create a topic. Click create, click topic. Type in whatever your topic is and hit add. These are the only two topics I'm going to have on for right now. Once we get into the bigger things, when I start adding lessons and videos for the students to watch to go around along with the questions, I will probably put a lessons topic. So you have different options for creating assignments. You can just create an assignment. So that's what I use for my attendance. I'm going to do Thursday attendance. You can put instructions. So I always say something cute and like, I don't know, motivating. So when you are creating your assignment, you're going to have a title. You can have your instructions. You don't have to put instructions if you don't feel need to. You pick your class. You want it to go to all students. You can just choose some students if it's something specific just to them. You can choose a due date. I do like to have due dates because it makes my life easier. So tomorrow's due date, and it is for 11:59 p.m. I do give them the whole day to get on. I'm going to go to my topic. You can either create a topic as you go, or go to a topic you already have. So I want my topic to be attendance. You can also add a rubric. I don't need to do that. So next step. Well, what is the assignment? I'm going to go to add. I am going to go to my Google Drive because that is where I keep my assignments I'm going to use. So for tomorrow, we will be doing multiplication. It's their pretest, so they'll do the 10-question test. It's self-grading. They'll know how they did, and then we'll be able to go on. So you're going to click the whatever the assignment is from your Google Drive. In this case, mine's going to be a link from Google Drive, and there you go. It's a Google form. The student, as they click, it'll pull up in a separate screen. They'll be able to answer the questions, and then their assignment will be submitted. So since I am doing Thursday's attendance, I'm not going to click assign because I want it to be assigned tomorrow. If I'm doing an assignment for today, I would just click assign. So you're going to go to this little arrow and you're going to go schedule. I am scheduling it for tomorrow at 6 a.m. You're going to click schedule again. On your classwork page, you will see that my attendance that I just created is grayed out. As of 6 a.m. tomorrow, it will look clickable just like this one. And here you go. So far I have one student that turned it in, and it was assigned to one student. That is because at that point I only have one student in my class. So then I can view my assignment. I can see who's turned it in and who has not, and go from there. So you can see that his grade says 0 out of 0. Because he turned it in, I can give him 100 and type in that grade. I don't really care that much about grades, but it's more so you can see what kind of situations you have and what options you have. So you can give them a written grade. So you are going to, after you type in the grade, you can go to return. You can return the assignment and it will give them the grade that they have. Once that assignment has been returned, you can go back to your home page. You can see your grades of your students. It will show you as you go every assignment that you have done and the overall grades that the students have. You can change whether it be sorted by last name or first name, which will help you kind of keep track of who's been on and who has not. The other thing you can do is post on your wall. So if you just want to share something with your class that has nothing to do with an assignment, but just, maybe some motivational quotes or something like that, you have that option. Some other choices you have for classwork assignments. So if you go to create, you can create a quiz. This will bring you right to a blank Google form. You can open it up, type in all your questions, and then it will automatically save. I suggest when you do this that you change the name so it doesn't say blank quiz for every single one. Once you are done with that, it will have saved. You can put your title, your instructions, fill out all of this information, and assign. In this case, I'm not going to assign anything. I'm just trying to show you guys some of your options. So since that is what I'm choosing to do, I'm going to hit this X since I'm not actually setting anything up right now. You can also do a question. You can give them a question. You have the option of doing a short answer response or a multiple choice response. If a short answer, they will just have a space to type in. If it is multiple choice, they will get to check off the option that you are giving them. So again, I'm not going to actually be the one doing this, but I do want you to be able to see what it looks like. You can also do material. Material is not an assignment per se. A material would be your links to TABE Academy or your links to IXL, things like that, which allow students to access it at any point from your classroom. If you have PDF files of books, if you have any of that stuff, you can go ahead and add that. So another thing you can do is create. So if you have a doc, you want to create a drawing, whatever, you can create those things right from this page. If you are adding an assignment and you want to do something that is, let's see, I'm going to upload a file from my computer because I don't have a lot of things in my classroom yet. And I am going to document, I'm just trying to find something random to use. So we're going to just upload this random lesson plan because I'm going to delete it afterwards. Once I've uploaded this, you're going to click upload. It will upload it right there. Here it is. This will now be available for all students to see. Do I need my students to have my lesson plans? Obviously not. So we're going to go ahead and delete that. And like I said, again, you can also do a topic. You can reuse posts. I don't have a lot of posts that can be reused at the moment, so they are not loading, but it would load right here. Another thing that to keep in mind, if you have, and I will actually show you right now. So I'm going to create a document in my Google Drive to show you what it would be like if you uploaded a document as an assignment. So we're gonna do a new one. We're gonna say Math 3, welcome everybody. Okay, so let's say that I wanted to have this be a part of my class. All of my changes have been saved, so I'm going to go ahead and exit out. If I go to create an assignment and I go to add, and I'm going to add a file from my Google Drive, and it's going to be this Math 3 welcome. So you have lots of sharing options. Students can view the file. Students can edit the file. Remember, if you choose that students can edit the file, they will all be editing one file. Every change one student makes, another student will change. Or you can make a copy for each student. This is what I suggest for you to do, especially if you're doing in reading, if you are doing a like discussion, not a discussion, but like an essay question or something like that where you want them to write to a prompt, I suggest you write the prompt out in Google Doc and then make a copy for each student so they can type and submit that right into Google Classroom. They never even have to leave. Okay, so that is something to be aware of. If you guys have any other questions, please let me know. I am available at any time. You all have my email and I can give you my cell phone number as well. Have a great day. Good luck.